Hey everyone, in today's episode we are going to be making a new cocktail. This one is homemade and anyone can make it. All you require are a couple of very simple ingredients to get and then you can enjoy this awesome cocktail. So without further ado, are you ready to make this virgin strawberry daiquiri? Let's go! So before we get started, what are all the ingredients we need? First of all, we have the strawberry lemonade. This is without bubbles, without sparkles, which makes it even better. We need an ice crusher, like an ice blender that could crush the ice. We need a drinking glass, any type of glass will do. In this case, we're going to be using a nice hurricane glass. And then all the rest we need is simply a lime, a lemon, an orange, and we need some strawberries, of course. It's a strawberry daiquiri after all. Alright, now that we've collected all of our ingredients, on top of the line ingredients, we have our nice drinking glass, you name it, it is time to get started on our actual cocktail making. So, step 1, know your audience. So ask the person that you're making a cocktail for, or if it's yourself, just think about which flavor do I prefer. Do you like sour? Do you like sweet? Do you like bitter? It's an important difference because like in cooking, when you're adding spices, the flavor will change. Now cocktail making is just the same thing. Always be mindful of the ingredients that you're using. So, depending on which flavor your target prefers, you can use the lime to make it more balanced and a little bit more bitter. You can use the lemon to make it more sour, or you can use the orange to make it more sweet. These are natural flavors, so it makes it that much better. So, step number 2, an important trick, because a strawberry daiquiri is an ice cocktail. That's why we crush the ice here. It's important to know the best way to get the right consistency, the right texture in your drink. Because the trick to making a good strawberry daiquiri, or pina colada for that matter, is that you are able to put your straw in the cocktail, that it would stay upright, but you're still able to drink. So, follow me. Favorite type of trick to use when I don't know how much ice I would need in my drink is just fill up the glass. It doesn't matter which type of glass it is, fill up the glass all the way to the top. Just fill the glass up all the way to the top like this. And this works for any type of glass that you use. Now that we got our ice, it's time to move to the fun part of making a cocktail drink. So, all we do is add the ice here. Whoops. That sometimes happens if you leave the ice too long in the glass. So, all we need to do for now is we add a bit of sweet. Just get a slice of the orange. Get a slice of the lemon, and then to balance the flavor, I recommend always adding a little bit of lime in there too. So, depending on whether the drinker of the cocktail prefers sweet, you add more orange. If you want more sour, you add more lime. If you want balanced, you add a little bit more. To make it more sour, you add more lemon, and if you want to make it more balanced or a little bit more bitter, you add more lime depending on the two. If you want to make it really balanced, you need to perfectly mix the two. So that requires a bit more experience because lemon is much more, like the sourness of the lemon is much more prevalent, so you need to be mindful. But in this case, these combinations should just do fine. Because these are not the only things we'll be adding, so just squeeze the orange juice and the lemon juice in there. Make sure to clean your hands before you do this, because it would be nice to get dirt in your drink, right? If like any of the seeds fall off, you can best remove them. It's not that nice to have it in your drink. So now add the lemon. So once the juices are added, it's time to add the main ingredient. As we all know, this is virgin strawberry daiquiri, so we need the strawberries. Usually what I recommend, especially for a virgin strawberry daiquiri, is add at least 6 strawberries if they're regular sized. at least 6 strawberries, or if they're more regular size, then I would say about 8. That should be fine. Normally when you make this with alcohol you don't need that many strawberries, but to make sure that the strawberry is in there, I definitely recommend adding a bit more. So we have 5 strawberries right now. 6. I'm going to go for 8 this time, just because. Now I found the perfect substitute, because normally what you would do for a strawberry daiquiri is you add strawberry liquor to give some extra oomph and some extra strawberry flavor, but since this is a virgin version, no alcohol is allowed, so I recommend using the strawberry lemonade that I found. This is a perfect blend to add a bit of extra strawberry flavor, a bit of extra sweetness. But before I do, because I don't like to just loosely measure it up, I fill my glass. See how much I would like to add. I like usually add a little bottom in there. That should be plenty to add some extra strawberry flavor and sweetness. And we just add it in here. And that's all it is. It's that simple. So now it's time. So lads, before you start adding ingredients in your blender, always make sure the actual blending piece is in there anyways. So once this is done, all you need to do is close the shelf, make it ready, power it, and then time to make some noise. So once the cocktail is nicely blended, it's time to try it out for a spill. Doesn't that look fabulous? It has a nice coherent consistency. It's fluid, but it's also consistent. So now you can just pour it in. And with the amounts that I've used, you should always have a little bit left over, which is perfect to top the whole drink off. And now that we've finished the drink here, it's time for the ultimate test of fate. Is it the right consistency? Perfect! I couldn't even hold it to the side, it will still not budge. So, then the last test of them all. Cheers! So now it's time to blend it. And I forgot the most important thing apparently. Such a klutz sometimes. Hi, Boo Boo. That wasn't the best idea. Should have prepared better. Oh well. There we go. This should do